I thought my reef tank flow was fine, but I was completely wrong. And once I fixed it, everything changed. My corals weren't fully extending, and something just felt off. And then I started noticing this. Flow isn't just about movement, it's how your corals breathe, feed, and get rid of waste. If flow isn't right, everything slows down. With that being said, I decided to upgrade my flow and see if that was the missing piece. Hygger actually sent me this gyre-style pump to try out, so I figured this was the perfect time to test it. With flow, placement matters more than anything. I wanted to eliminate dead spots and create more consistent movement across the tank. So I positioned it here to push flow across the whole system. So before I installed this gyre pump, I have to say that my torches would mostly lean towards the left because the other pump was stronger. And now it looks like they're kind of going both sides. Now I just literally just put this on and turn it on, so it's gonna be a little bit of adjusting the flow, but I think this is going to work. So here's the thing, I kind of measure how much flow I'm giving by the movement of the torches, but also I have to look at the SPS on the top because they both have different kind of needs. In fact, SPS coral are notorious for being hard for new reefers, and I believe that the issue can be lighting, it can be nutrients, but a big part is flow. These guys require higher flow than other coral, and you can look over here, this green slimer is so happy now. I think the flow changes have only attributed to more polyp extension, which in turn contributes to better nutrition, since the coral is now able to bring more food in from the water column. And as you can see right now, I try to push the gyre pump's flow higher up, like towards the surface. And it's doing this with the torches. As you can see, they're kind of going back more towards the left again. But if I were to push this down, the flow changes. And see there, the torches are kind of starting to go more towards the right. Kind of more like a random pattern. I don't know, this is gonna take some playing. I kind of like how it looks though. The way this gyre pump works is actually pretty interesting. It's pretty nifty because the right side is pointed down a little bit, while the left side is pointed straight forward, which lets me add more flow to the SPS without just taking the torchcoral through a storm. I spent time dialing it in. Too much flow can stress corals. Too little and nothing changes. And this is when I started noticing the difference. The surface film, that biofilm that forms on top of the water, is no longer there. The water seems to become more crystal clear. There's a rippling to the surface, and it's just huge, I think, because this is going to add more oxygenation for the coral and the fish, while also keeping away that debris that was starting to build up in different parts of the rock and sand beds. There's more SPS polyp extension, and the overall flow look is pretty awesome on this tank right now. A lot of people think leather corals, especially weeping willow toadstools, are bulletproof. They're hardy, they handle parameter swings, and they tolerate low flow. So people treat them like they don't need much. But here's what I've noticed with mine. When I upgraded the flow, the polyp extensions go noticeably better. They went from just existing to actually thriving and opening up more consistently. Just because a coral can survive on minimal flow doesn't mean that that's what it wants. Giving it better water movement made a real difference in how healthy it looks. I'm still dialing it in, but so far the difference has been really noticeable. Flow was one of those things I underestimated, but fixing it made a bigger difference than I expected. If your tank feels off, this might be the piece you're missing. Well, you guys, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please go ahead and comment down below, and subscribe if you like the kind of stuff that I'm doing. I like to post a video once a month, and I do post shorts pretty much daily. This reefing journey just keeps getting better, and I'm stoked you're here for it. Go enjoy your reef. I'll see you next time.